This young man is amazing.
I mean, it does say Chess Prodigy right there. Let me introduce you guys to Tani Adewumi, a young boy who actually won the New York State Championship while being homeless. Mind you, he was 8 years old. And did I mention he was homeless? So to rephrase that, an 8-year-old homeless boy won the New York State Championship. So I just want to emphasize on the talent that this young man has.
But little does he know, he's about to face the toughest challenge he's ever had.
Hikaru Nakamura, one of the greatest players in the world currently.
And it's actually amazing the way Tani performed. Tani begun the game with the king's pawn opening, leaving Hikaru with many options, to which he responded with the Sicilian defense. They then go on to play book moves up until move 12. I'm gonna go ahead and get to where it gets interesting. There's a check coming from Hikaru's queen pretty soon, and I want to show you guys just how much pressure it causes on the board. Hikaru then goes for the check, attacking the bishop in the process and also protecting his own once he recaptures. Tani blocks with his knight, which was not the correct move, leading to the attack on the queen and also recovering the bishop due to the fact that it's protected by the queen now. Tani then takes his time to think about it for a little bit until he plays the move d5 with his queen, protecting his knight in the process from Hikaru's bishop. Hikaru then starts taking advantage of his clock, to which he has not done this game yet so far. Up until this move, Tani's been playing pretty good, leaving almost a draw game against Hikaru. But everyone knows a blunder on a Grandmaster level can lead to a secured win. In this move, Tani does not see that the bishop already acquired the dark squares on that diagonal and loses a rook. You can even tell that he spotted that he made the blunder almost instantly after making it. Tani then takes a moment to decide whether this game is still winnable, and then he kind of makes a fatal mistake. By taking the pawn and simultaneously attacking the rook, he allowed the rook to move forward and attack the pawn. And then by moving the knight, he also allowed a pin on the queen with the knight as well, with more added pressure due to the fact that Hikaru's queen is also aiming down on that square as well. Now with the added pressure with the knight on e4 being attacked after the queen has to move, it adds that checkmate threat due to the fact that it's the only thing protecting the f2 square protected by the rook, in which the queen is aiming down on, leading to forced checkmate. But Tani is not one to give up. Tani notices this and then offers a queen sack because it's the only thing that takes away the checkmate threat. It may be a worse position, but at least it's not a checkmate. Pieces start flying off the board, leading to a more simplified game. Being down just a pawn to Hikaru, even if you're the best player in the world, can lead to a defeat. Tani then says hello to Hikaru's king, they exchange words, and then it's back to d5 for Tani's knight. Hikaru then takes a moment before he checks Tani's king with his rook, also allowing him to actually take the rook on h1. And now Tani kind of plays a mistake once he moves the pawn forward that's protecting the king over there from the check after taking the pawn, which actually allows Hikaru to soon enough get that checkmate that he was aiming for, because it forces the king to stay on that side of the board due to the fact that the rook is just aiming down and there is no piece that's able to come in and stop him. Tani's knight is now quite literally the only thing preventing him from a checkmate from Hikaru, just due to the fact that the pawns on the table are quite literally worthless because they're not really attacking anything or defending anything. And with Hikaru being up so much value, it was quite literally inevitable. Here comes checkmate in one. It was a wonderful and brilliant game played by 8-year-old prodigy Tani Adewumi. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and be back later for more Clues on Chess.